raise money, you know, or get paid for it. There's a lot of guys on here that I guess made a living doing this, and now they're getting crushed, you know, losing 70, 80, maybe 90% of their money. You know, it's kind of a sucky thing. So I think the guerrilla campaign, the guerrilla funding through independent or personal sponsorships is great. Similar to what you guys do for me with the cigars and the scotch. You know, support whoever you think is doing a good job and encourage them. But I think the number one thing we can do, you guys, me, is write comments, because other men read them and they take heart in knowing that it's not just that guy making a video. You know, that the people that are watching those videos have the same thoughts, and we're not in this alone. You know, and the other important thing you can do is share these videos by copying the link and sending it via text, Facebook, email, GChat, Twitter, you know, all of that stuff. Sending it around, talking to other men and saying, you don't got to put up with that shit anymore. You know, it's not your fucking job. You're not a trash can with a fucking hairy lid on top of it, right? I think Sandman says, I'm not an emotional tampon, you know. But it's not just, you know, the emotional crap that women throw at us. It's literally shitting on us like I'm a fucking toilet. You know, we don't have to be shit on the rest of our lives. Be Mgtow, be men, right? You know, I look in the mirror every day and say, John, you're the man. You have the penis. Go out and make it fucking happen. I want everyone to think that, man. You are the man. It is up to you, because there's no woman anywhere that's going to take care of you. No, sir. No, they'll talk like this. They'll be with you forever, and thick and thin, and sickness and health, blah, blah, blah. They won't fucking do that. The moment you aren't working, they're looking for another man, if they aren't already. The moment you aren't carrying your own weight plus hers, consider it fucking done. And it's hard to turn away from women. They're soft and they can smell good and they're fun to fuck. But they don't really care about you. They don't really care about you. They're parasites. They're parasites, and they want you to pay for it. And what's worse is they hate you for it. They despise the fact that you're that strong and you're that intelligent. Right? That you have the brains and the brawn, and you have the morality. Your soul is good, so you're willing to take care of them. And so they fucking despise you for it. Oh, they hate you. They hate that you're that good. Right? They break down starting in their 30s and start falling apart. They start getting ugly. Start looking like sacks of potatoes with tits. You know, they don't hold up. Not the way men do. I'm going to cover up my logo here. Anyways, you guys have seen me. I'm in pretty good fucking shape for a 47-year-old guy. And it doesn't matter what kind of shape I am. It doesn't matter what kind of shape you're in. I've seen men who look like they're out of shape just whip the fuck out of things, right? They kick ass and continue to do so into our 40s, our 50s, our 60s, even our 70s and 80s. Men kick ass, and women hate you for it. They despise you. I'm going to tell a little story. My ex-wife one day was talking to her friend who lives over in the next city, and her friend was complaining about her husband. And I walked in to I wondered where she had gone. She was in the bathroom, my wife, now ex-wife. And I heard her talking, and then I heard her start talking about me. So I stopped short of the door and just listened. And my ex bitch started talking shit about me. I was fucking shocked. You know, she was talking about how I was this and how I was that, how I was an asshole, you know, how I wasn't everything she ever wanted. Everything that you could hear that would tear your fucking heart out. My ex, but at that time my wife, was saying about me. I just fucking stood there with my jaw hanging open. I'm standing in this fucking bunker of a house I built. Mediterranean fucking, you know, just palatial fucking house and ranch. And I did all that for her, and I'm standing there listening to her talk me and drive me into the fucking ground. And I got done, or she got done with her phone call, and she came out, and I think I went back to the living room and sat in my lazy boy. Came out, I said, what the fuck do you think you're doing talking like that? She goes, oh, and she goes, you heard that? I said, yeah, I stood there and listened to it all. I couldn't fucking believe it. Right? And it started a big old fight, and of course she apologized, but not really for doing anything wrong, just for the fact that she got caught. But she goes, oh, well, Kay was complaining about her husband, and I wanted her to feel good about her husband. I said, oh, by fucking throwing me under the bus and dragging me for fucking 20 miles? I said, did Kay feel better now that you fucking run me into the ground? I go, what was fucking Kay's problem? Kay is her name. She goes, oh, well, her fucking husband, you know, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, you mean the guy that bought her fucking ranch and built her fucking custom house and bought her a fucking great truck and pays for all of her stupid fucking hobbies? Are you out of your fucking mind? I'm supposed to be sympathetic to that? So don't ever fucking do that to me again. Don't ever fucking talk me down to your friends. Don't ever fucking do that. You know, but she'd been totally caught. And that was just one more indicator that I knew she wasn't worth a shit. That she didn't really fucking love me. But that's what these fucking women will do to you. Right? It's not about equality. It's about their superiority. She felt like she was so superior to me that she could run me fucking down. After taking 40 acres in the middle of nowhere and completely developing it. Bringing in power. Right? Sewer, water, fencing, barns, right? Custom house, everything, setting it up for fucking Armageddon, everything, so that there's nothing that could ever go wrong for that woman. Shit all over me, because she felt superior to me. Superior. And she is not exceptional. She is a run-of-the-mill bitch. That's what we got to look forward to, guys, if you accept. Right? If you accept that they're your equal, you're fucking doomed. I fought mine the whole time. Continuous arguments and competition. And she still did that shit. Right? I can't imagine what it's like for a guy who concedes that she's the better half. Once again, we're not halves in a fucking partnership or a marriage. She's the better half. Women always refer to themselves as the better half. The superior half is how that's read. Fuck that, and fuck you women that think that shit. Better half my ass. Alright. Thank you again, gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to thank my good buddy Benny Gold again, who sent me this. And I'm going to fuck with him a little bit later. And guys like Joe, right? Guys like Joe. Guys like Oliver, who I've talked to and who have sent me messages and said, John, and when you started talking and I caught these videos, it changed my fucking life. That's impressive. It's impressive totally. And I want to thank you guys for letting me know my work is valuable. You know, it's what men like to hear. They like to hear that the effort we put into things, that we put into life, matters. That it's respected. And I want to thank you guys for watching and for commenting, because without your comments, this channel's not worth a shit. You know, without you guys sharing your stories and saying, man, I can't fucking believe that. That sounds like the shit I had to put up with. No one would fucking believe a word I said. But because there's, I think 12,000 of you guys are subscribers now. That's fucking impressive. You know, the bigger channels, they got, 50,000, 100,000 and more. You know, men are waking up. And every one of you guys are doing your part. So give it a thumbs up, share the message, and Semper Fi. I have the penis. You guys rock.